50.0 network, right? And if I ask you to give me the number of networks, find total number of networks, new subnet mask, and I want, let's say, 10 hosts per subnet. If I want 10 hosts per subnet, and then give me the range of subnets. So in this case, you are trying to find out the host. So for that, first write down your address, your given address, and then now also write down the default subnet mask. This is a class C address. So write the default subnet mask for class C address, which will be 255.255.255.0. Now, we have only 8 bits to play with to get number of hosts or number of networks. In this case, you need to have 10 hosts. So anytime, whenever you want to find out the number of hosts, you should always go for number of zeros that is left over, or the zeros that are within this subnet, within this octet. So if I want 10 hosts, that means I will use the formula. First of all, I will use the formula to find the number of hosts. You have a formula called 2 to the n minus 2, where n is the number of zeros left over. So how many zeros should be there to get 10? So if I use 2 to the 2, then it will be 4 minus 2, which will be 2. But I need 10. So I will use 3. 2 to the 3 will be 8. 8 minus 2 will be 6. He's asking to have 10 hosts. So if I keep adding the number, let's say if I add 4, then 2 to the 4 minus 2, 16 minus 2. So 16 minus 2 will be 14. So I need to have 4 0 bits to get the number of hosts. And those 0 bits will always be start from your right hand side. So write 4 zeros because you said 4. So that's the max that we can have the number. So 0 0 0 0. So 4 zeros. Now rest all will be ones in this octet, because octet consists of 8 bits. So now you have altogether 8 bits, right? In which you said there are 4 zeros for the host, and rest 4 zeros will be for your network portion. So now in this case, my new subnet mask will be 255.255.1.1.1.0.0.0.0. So you say 255.255.255 dot. What will be this one? This is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. So 128 plus 64, 192. 192 plus 32, 224. 224 plus 16 will give you 240. So my new subnet mask in this case, new subnet mask will be 255.255.255.240. And if you want this to note in to make this in the slash notation, it will be 192.168.50.0 slash count. These are 24 bits. You need to count how many number of ones are there. So these are all ones. 8 plus 8 plus 8, 6. 16 plus 8, 24. 24 plus 4 will give you 28. So this is slash 28 notation. Right? So with this, you found that you can have 14 number of hosts per subnet, but altogether, remember, altogether will be 16 because 2 to the 4 is 16. Why you are excluding these two? Because you don't want to add the network address and the broadcast address. So you subtract that from the 16, you get 14 valid hosts, excluding the network address and the broadcast address. So in this case, we got the new subnet mask. Now we need to get the total number of networks. How many total number of networks you can connect? You count number of ones in this arctic. So we have 4. So 2 to the 4. That means I can have altogether 16 total number of networks I can connect. On each subnet, I can have 14 hosts, valid hosts. So if I want to have a range, I can have a range starting from mine 192.168.50.0. It goes up to 192, which is slash, remember this is slash 28, 192.168.50. Altogether 16, so my last number will be 15. I am including, whenever you write a range, make sure to include the network address and the broadcast address. So in the first range, this is my first subnet. So in my first subnet, this is my network address, and the last one is my broadcast address. So my next range, next will be 192.168.50. I'll start from 16/28 to 192.168.50. It goes to 31. So likewise, you keep adding 16 numbers till you get all your subnets. You can have altogether, like I said, you can have altogether 16 subnets. 16 subnets. So this is the first subnet, this is the second subnet, and keep going like this. Go to next range, 192.168.50. Now your next network address will be 32/28, and then 192.168.50. What is the next number?
47.
What is the next number? After 32? 32 plus 16.
Yeah, 48.
47. You say it's 47. So this is your broadcast. So you keep adding these ranges like this in the increment of 16 bits. Any other questions, guys? All right, that's good.